It probably just didn't load.
Our second button warmers or whatever check they were doing is all good.
All right.
Good,
After
good.
like 2 minutes of button warmers.
They really want to make sure.
Hands would cramp after that, bro.
Get a hand warmer and your hands are like glowing. It's like, ah, burns.
Eventually, you just start sweating on their controller. Like shit.
And start messing with it.
Yeah, there's the Mario.
Yeah.
All right, it begins.
All right. And we're going straight to PS2. You
The
know?
first official set for CenCal Summit.
All right. And this is going to be an interesting one for sure. Like we were saying, just keeping that burst range as Marth, trying to keep Mario out. And umanz immediately just off the bat trying to get really aggro.
Yeah.
Oh, punishing that whip grab.
Big commitment with that grab.
Yeah, I can't be doing that against umanz or Mario.
Yeah, Mario in general is just like that character that will blow you up for everything. Like there. Yeah, this is another like 20.
It especially shows in umanz play.
30.
Umanz playstyle of Mario is so good at that touch and go. He's so efficient at like knowing where to stand and how to move to where he can get these whiff punishes like consistently.
And another thing about umanz is like you'll expect one thing to come out from a Mario, and then like umanz will do something that's like so random and out of left field, but like it works.
A little too high percent DI out, so not going to get back there out of the down throw. Still though, struggling to get back to stage.
He's trying to get any ground.
Yeah, and this
really
is
hard.
You know, this is you can't do that. And especially when you're at that high of percent, when you're struggling to just come back with defensive options like regular ledge get up into shield, when you're still struggling to come back, you can't be picking those aggressive options, because if umanz is covering you that well when you're playing defensive, his options are just going to cover you when you're playing offensive as well.
Yeah, especially
He's
Marth.
going really hard on these reversals.
Yeah. Marth has so many committal moves that you have to be real careful with your your choices.
Umanz is like just like consistently like Lanny's at this percent again purely because like the few gaps that was in umanz combos, he backed up a little and then Lanny would like up B or up air or something, and umanz was ready just, oh sweet, you whip.
Yeah.
Time to resume.
Once again, we're seeing that forward throw come off of the regular get up, and
that was like 3 mistakes for that whole stop.
Yep, just I'm gonna hit you a bunch and then put you in the situation. Did you do a thing? Punish. Repeat until stock.
And the craziest thing is that a lot of those mistakes, that stock just came from ledge.
Yep.
But we're going to see a stock come out from Lanny here, and, you know, anything can happen, especially with a character like Marth. We've seen, you know, optimized Marth definitely has some insane damage, crazy knockback.
Yeah, that side B is just way too long to finish if you're...
He's just picking too many committal options.
Yeah.
Like, he just gets blown up for it.
Yeah, and, like, I understand being a sortie. You want... Oh,
the DI
mix up? Okay, good DI.
You got it right?
Like that air dodge right there, that was really committal. Not a big punish off of it, but you're showing your hand way too quick.
Oh, no jump.
No.
And like I was saying about those really aggressive options off ledge, if you're already struggling to pick defensive options to get back, you really need to slow it down and figure out what you're going to do at the ledge. And what I was seeing a lot there was Lanny would get kind of pressured near the platform and then shoved to the ledge. If that is happening to you, you need to try and play more center stage game. I understand as a sortie, you want to keep someone off stage. You want to keep the ledge guard, because sorties in general, most of them at least, are really good at keeping ledge. They're really good at keeping you off stage. But if you're struggling that hard at ledge, you need to find a way to try and play center instead of playing around these platforms.
He's like not really able to like assert his stage control at all because he just doesn't have the space to do it. Anytime he tries to like swing his sword and set up anything, it's like it's too late.
Yeah.
umanz is either already in your face or he's standing just right outside the range to get his opening.
Yeah,
and like part of that is umanz puts so much pressure that it kind of forces him into feeling rushed. He feels like he has to do an option.
Like that cannot be like undersaid here. Like it sounds a little bit like Lanny's picking wrong options. Because umanz is putting him in constant, hey, you're in danger, pick one of 3 things.
Yeah.
Did you pick a thing? Die.
Yeah.
Like, it is not because Lanny is bad, it is because umanz is being savage and not giving him a chance to breathe.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and another thing is we're seeing a lot of these very common ledge habits. There's 3 big ones I'm seeing, and we saw a 4th one. The 3 big ones are either ledge get up, drop off ledge aggressive option, or like get up attack. Sometimes we see a jump, but with that jump usually comes a move, and umanz is just waiting for the move and just whiff punishing it. You can't be throwing out these like risky, just random hitboxes against a character like Mario, or you will get blown up.
Like, like I don't want to discourage against like Lanny's options here. Like some of them are hitting and some of them are working, but he's just constantly choosing to do forward like every time.
Yeah, I really want to see more like retreating aerials, but he's not really giving himself the space to do that.
Yeah, a lot of them are like standing tilts, and Mario has the speed to whip punish that.
Like, I want to see some more patience at the ledge. Think about your situation. Like, right there, you were able to get the stage because you waited a bit and just dodged.
And we saw
This might be a kill. This might be a kill.
Yeah, that'll be a kill.
And we saw the defensive option come out from the jump there. You know, every other jump we saw, it was nair, down air, forward air. But that time, we saw jump air dodge, and umanz threw out a move expecting a whiff. Didn't get through. And now the landing was a little rough, but now you know, you just wait and give it a second. Like Peter was saying, you just really need to wait at the ledge. You really need to just wait. Especially against a character like Mario. Yeah, he has really scary ledge presence, but like, you just gotta wait and just, you kind of just have to, try to find any kind of opening. But switching to the PT here, and you know, this is a really, really big risk.
Gives them a whole set of new tools, but at the same time, you've got no data on Mario going into this game.
Yeah. And like, especially with a character as versatile as PT, like you have 3 different Mons with great strengths and terrible weaknesses on each of them. So I really feel like here on Squirtle, you need to find very early value and get these whiff punishes off. And I feel like, honestly, I feel like you should probably stay off Ivy as much as you can in this matchup. Zard is also a big body and is going to get comboed, but at least Zard has these really big disjoints. I feel like Ivy is also kind of like a fatter hitbox, but also doesn't have huge disjoints or anything like that.
The tricky part about Squirtle in this matchup, like all the Pokemon have their like strengths and weaknesses. The thing about Squirtle though is Mario's kind of just you but better.
Yeah.
Mario wants to do your game plan of like this kind of movement, this kind of thing. If you want Squirtle to do well against Mario, you have to try to out uman.
Yeah, it's like the way Squirtle works.
Squirtle's
like a diet.
Timing, just barely.
Squirtle's like a diet mix of Mario and Pikachu.
Yeah. Like right there, like that up B, like yeah, that's a decent option, but umanz was nowhere near ledge. What was that aiming for? He chose aggression without any reason to do so.
Yeah,
and here, he was already in position to punish it, and then just the immediate get-up attack. I want to see, like, I agree that he could, like, choose to be a little more, like, defensive and, like, not just choose violence. But I also want to see him mix up in these timings, because it feels like he doesn't wait at all to choose his violence. And you can kind of see he's playing
scared. Like, he got up and instantly rolled. Like, neutral get up and roll shows, like...
Yeah,
I think
it shows that kind of fear, like, I don't want to be in the corner. But, like, of course you don't want to be in the corner against a character like Mario. Characters with good ledge presence usually have pretty good, and, like, good corner pressure in general. They're terrible. You don't want to be there. But you need to realize, like, I don't want to be in the corner, but I need to pick an option that's going to get me out of the corner and not blow me up at the end of the day.
And you have to understand, like, good Mario players like umanz, like, are capitalizing on that kind of thing. They know what kind of pressure they're placing on you, and they know how you're feeling. So they're trying to capitalize on that, going, I've limited your options. I know what I'm going
Exactly. The reason this is the umanz show right now is not just because umanz is like got his combos unlocked. It's because he's well locked into Lanny's timings because of how scared Lanny is.
Yeah.
He's aware Lanny wants to do something. He doesn't want to sit
he
here.
just held
he wants
shield
to be
through
afraid.
all of that.
Yep. So he's like, oh, I'll just do that.
Bye.
Bye, Spot.
See you later, Spot.
See you later. That's second stock. This is rough.
Yeah.
And I mean, comebacks are possible, but especially in a really volatile matchup like this, and just with the amount of aggression umanz is showing with no signs of slowing down.
And you can kind of see, like, it went slower for first stock, but umanz is kind of locked in on his PT
Yeah,
now.
absolutely.
Yeah, and I feel like at this point, Lanny should definitely use this as like a kind of thing, like, okay, let me get these nerves out and let me learn what I'm doing wrong the rest of my pool.
Again, strength of this format. Even if you lose this set roughly, this in no way matters for the final bracket, like at a point to where you can't recover.
Yeah.
So by all means, if this is a rough set, it doesn't matter. You can still get everything out of it and come back stronger the next time.
Yeah, there's the retreating aerials. He's starting to feel a little more comfortable now that he's had like some time to take a break.
He's kind of putting like pretty good pressure back. Like Lanny's not like hopeless. He's got good option choices still.
So I think this will be a good show for like, you know, getting his nerves out for the next matches to come.
Exactly.
Oh, that's going to be it, I think.
Expecting that at all.
Yeah.
That's absolutely it.
And
3-0
set
and a fist
one
bump.
goes to you, man.
Yeah, and I feel like that was, you know, at the end there, if you looked at the clock, you know, they were at about like 3 minutes, 40 seconds. umanz had a lot of aggression, but it was slow aggression. It was a slow burn aggression that he was pushing onto PT, because PT is one of those characters you don't really want to overextend against PT because you can get blown up or die for it, but umanz recognized that, and it was just a slow burner kind of offense.
Yeah, and we were talking about Lanny's like constant use of aggressive options when he should like be taking things slow, and umanz was playing that properly. He was playing slow. You know, he recognized.
umanz, let's get you on the mic real quick.
Like again, it's all about those resets. It's like anyone can land a combo and they're like, I'm going to keep swinging. But like a good player hits like 2 or 3, then just keeps going.
How are you doing?
How are you? You were playing really well. That was like kind of a slow burn kind of aggression there. Like, You know, how do you think that matchup, like, how do you think Marth Mario goes for Mario?
I think Mario does perfectly fine. It's everybody might disagree because you know he doesn't have range or whatever, but I think it's all propaganda. Mario can get in easily. He has all the tools he needs. He has good frame data, and that's basically.
That was the thing we were talking about. Like, you're really good at just your spacing and positioning of, like, you would hit him a couple times, but then fade back just enough, and now he has to land against a Mario who's near him. And it's like, now it doesn't matter that he's got the outrange or anything. He picks an option here. You're prepared to capitalize on it.
Yeah, exactly.
So definitely, that absolutely was just a solid way to play against the sortie matchup. Just
Great
hit
job.
him, get your hit when you got it, back up, cash out when you get it.
Yeah, great job that first set, man.
Thanks, bro.
Very well done, sir.
Hold on, guys. I need to get a video for the Summit documentary I'm going to make. Guys, say hi.
Hello.
I'm a big fan of Peter.
I can't really hear the mic. So how loud
Say
do I have
what's
to talk?
up.
Right, get rid of this thing.
Hold
on.
You hella forgot he did.
Personal run of
Lanny!
Fuck you, get out of my face.